I'm Rylie Teeter, and I'm going to be walking you through what to look for when shopping for an inversion table. I'm going to break it into 3 different sections. The first being quality, because really it is the most important factor. The second is features that are going to help you get the best benefits out of your product. And the third is the ongoing support that you're going to get once you have the product in your home. So let's talk about quality first and foremost. Is the product UL safety certified? And let me tell you, just getting the certification once is not enough. You need to look on the table for the actual label to be adhered. Now, if it does not have the sticker on the table, that means that they tested once and passed, but they might have changed the material and composition of the table, and they're not maintaining the standard and therefore won't have the label. So we maintain the standard. They come in and do surprise inspections 4 times a year at the factory to make sure that the quality is always at the tip top. So after quality, of course, we're looking for benefits. We're trying to get the best results possible. So what features are on the table to help you get the best benefits? Let's look at decompression. Does it have a good decompressive surface? Now, I warn you against upholstered beds because while foam is more comfortable, your body sinks in. It stops decompression. And decompression is how you relieve the pain. You need to stretch, elongate, and allow each of the joints to open up so that you can rehydrate the disc. You can take pressure off of nerve roots, realign the spine, and get the relief you're looking for. So we have this firm yet pliable decompressive surface. It's up on 8 points of floating suspension, so it maintains comfort. Plus it has this cool track on it that allows you to use different accessories. These are our acupressure nodes. You get 8 of them. There's 4 different heights and you get 2 of each. Line them up with that tight, sore muscle that needs that pressure point relief. There's also a lumbar bridge. This can be put anywhere on the table. I always recommend to put it down lower so that it aligns with your hips. This is going to help square the foundation of your spine and also really target decompression in the lower lumbar. So if your pain is down in your lower back, this type of additional support is going to help you get that further decompression in the area to help deliver faster and better results. Another thing to look for is, especially if you don't want to go deep into inversion, is how you can add more decompression at shallower angles. Typically, the greater the angle, the greater the stretch, but with things like the traction handles, you can reach up and add manual traction at any angle. We also have these grip and stretch handholds on the table bed as well as on the frame. They give you a spot to grab hold and pull and push your body to help get that great realignment benefit. Another thing you want to look at is specifically the ankles. They are what is holding you up. And again, you want that UL safety certification to know that this is something that's been tested, but also just take a good visual look at the ankle assembly. An important factor to look for is, does it wrap around the ankles when closed? We want to avoid the ability to kick out from the side of the unit. So if it just has foam rollers, that's not a good option. Now, what we do is we have a firm outer backing that gives you the security, and then on the inside, we use a special pressure reducing foam. Another thing to look for, and this is going to help make sure you get the right balance point, is an ankle comfort adjustment here. So ours rotates up and down. And this is important because in a lot of households, there's somebody with bigger feet and somebody with smaller feet. And being able to adjust it, make sure that you were getting the ankles to close at the smallest part of the ankle instead of being down low and allowing the body to slide or clamp up too high. So that's going to give you more comfort and more control over the table. From here, you're really looking for little conveniences like the ability to not bend over as far. So you can just step in. This is our easy reach feature. You pull it closed. Now, our particular one here, It has a double lock system. Now, specifically what that means in our product is it not only uses the teeth, which engage at multiple points, but it also has a gravity-fed system so that when you rotate into inversion, a secondary clasp clicks over to give you an additional layer of security. You can see here that one of the big important features to look for is control. As you are on the product, you want to know that you have complete control over the angle of rotation and the speed of rotation. So you can see I'm very precisely balanced and I can use just the weight of my arms to control the rotation. Look for features like the large handles here that allow you to walk yourself into and out of inversion like training wheels on a bicycle. Other things to look for, and especially if you don't have a lot of space, is the ability of the product to fold up. Ours rotates opposite from use and simply close it. From here, it's ready to go in just a few seconds. Rotate it and find your height. Another thing to consider is assembly. If you have back pain, sitting on the ground with a bunch of parts certainly isn't something you want to be doing. Ours is 85% pre-assembled and we include all the tools that you need, and we provide an app that's going to guide you through in 3D images the process that you need to do. We also have online video portals that allow you to look at how to use it. How do I get that precision balancing? How do I target specifically sciatica? All sorts of different things that are going to help you get the best results and the confidence and use of the product. We also have our own coaching team here. Our US-based support is right here in our main headquarters, and we're here to help you whenever you need it. So I encourage you, go out there, try inversion, see the difference that it can make in your life, and I hope I've helped guide you in finding the best product for you.